We're road tripping. Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel.
We are Ordinary South African, and this is our first holiday for the year 2020.
It's not exactly a vacation, but it is a treat. We're coming to you from our car today, and we'll show you when we get there. We're ordinary South Africans on a not so ordinary adventure.
Hi guys!
Hi guys, and welcome to our first holiday for 2020.
It's our one-night stay at the Beverly Hills Hotel in Umhlanga.
So it's not exactly a holiday,
True.
but it's what we call a holiday in 2020. It's the first time we'll be staying in a place outside our home for the year.
The Beverly Hills Hotel is in the north coast of Durban in Umhlanga.
It's an exclusive hotel, basically one of the most exclusive hotels in Durban. It's been home to some of the most famous pop stars and the royal family as well. So when we say it's an extraordinary treat for us, this is our first time.
Well, check-in was not as usual. As you know, with the COVID regulations, we had to sanitize. They checked our temperature, and thereafter we were led to the check-in desk, which actually ran very smoothly. And after check-in, we were given a form.
Well, it's a welcome letter with their new
COVID regulations, all their rules and procedures.
So previously, you used to get greeted with champagne and drinks and petals and the works at Beverly Hills. It's now been swapped to sanitizing stations and thermometers.
Well, they did offer us a light beverage, iced tea, bottled water.
So basically anything in a can.
In a can,
yeah.
Nothing that's actually like opened in a glass and so on, as previous.
There's sanitized stations everywhere, at the elevators, at the stairs, so I think they've been quite safe.
Yeah, I think all the protocols have been observed here.
So then we made it to our room, and now it's time for the room tour. This is the entrance of room 103 at the Beverly Hills.
And we have a king size deluxe bed.
But before we continue with the room tour, the first thing you see when you enter the room is the beautiful North Coast beach. The gloominess of Umhlanga is not doing it any justice today, but it's engulfing. This is the little snack station setup that they got going. I think with the exception of this area, everything else is paid for and will be charged to your room. So the highlight for me is definitely this Nespresso machine. And comes with the selection of pods. We have a full range of coffees to choose from, and if that's not your thing, you've got the option hot chocolates, a full selection of tea, every type you can think of, and some nice biscuits to go with it. Then moving on to the standard bar fridge setup here, they've got some non-alcoholic drinks. They've got one snack. It's a chocolate. We'll go through prices shortly. We've got a beer at the back. We've got some wine. We've got lemonade and some Coke. The first one on the top is empty. It's for you. Second one. It's a nice selection of alcohol, Pringles, and the minis. These little drawers. We've got your wine glasses for 2, and your whiskey glasses. I think that's whiskey glasses. An empty drawer, and an empty drawer. This side we've got a hair dryer and vacant. Just to go through the price list of stuff with you. So we've got the alcohol stuff on the top. So that little bottle of Amarula is an example. That's 35 Rand. The Kit Kat is 30. And then those are the individual prices. On that side, we've got a little bit of a dressing station or a table or to do work with. Each bedside, there's a light. Switches below it. And each person gets their own little setup. It's a bottle of water, a sanitizer wipe, what looks like a very tasty chocolate, and obviously like a sanitized area for drinking and all of that. That's on both sides. And then through there are some footstools which you can keep your bags on, and a TV. King size bed with king size pillows. How's the size of this pillow?
It's massive. We have 2 sets of wardrobes, probably for his and her.
Because this is the Beverly Hills, in the first cupboard, we've got his and her's robes. These are not to take away, it's for the one night that we're booked in here. And a pair of slippers, also ×2. And then next to the cupboards is the bathroom. Stained glass door, so it has nice privacy.
Hey guys.
Full amenities is what you'd expect to see at a hotel of this rating. So we're looking at down here is a full kit. It's a vanity kit, which to me looks like a nail file, hair ties, Q-tips, and a facial pad. Sanitary bags, and 2 shower caps. Some washcloths, face cloths, hand towels, lotion and soap. And in the shower area, this is very standard. I would have expected much more different looking bathroom, but it is nevertheless beautiful. You've got your shower gels and your body wash. You've got the option of, I think that's a bath salt and a foam bath and soap. After filming our room tour, we were kind of hungry, but we were not comfortable with going down to one of the restaurants, as we are going for a dinner show later on. So the first thing we did was to check out the food options.
So we ordered room service from the Vista Terrace restaurant, which is one of the 2 restaurants that's at the Beverly Hills Hotel. The meal is called Wagyu Gourmet Shisanyama, which is a Zulu name. Shisanyama, grilled or bride meat. And the price of the meal was 250 rands plus tip, which we paid with a speed point machine.
I think it took about half an hour for the meal to come, and all the room service information is now printed in your welcome letter. There's no longer a book that you normally get in your room.
That was actually quite quick for a meal. Previously, you would have your meals laid out for you on the tables, and because of COVID, obviously people cannot handle your food, so she had to leave it aside, and then we had to receive the meals and then lay it out on the tables for ourselves.
So let's show you what we had.
So we ordered room service, and in a jiffy we had our meals delivered to us.
So due to the COVID regulations, we were not able to film the whole process of when it arrived. So this is what we received. Comes in a tray, everything closed up. A nice little card. Oh, it's it. Bon appetit. We've got condiments here because we love tomato sauce. We've got salt and pepper and completely sanitized cutlery, all sealed. A very nice steak knife. Fork. We ordered this to share because this is more or less our lunch before our big dinner time stories 6-course meal, which starts at 7:30. Our stomachs won't last that out. So this is what we got. We ordered it to share. So this comes with chicken wings. There's a Wagyu brisket in there. It's beef and 2 lamb chops. We took the option of rustic fries, which is these, and mushroom sauce. So a quick taste test on the brisket. We normally don't have beef well done, but today we did. This is a beef Wagyu brisket, and very flavorful.
Nice caramel flavor.
Rustic fries, some of the mushroom sauce.
Chicken wing.
Good stuff.
Soft and tender.
That was an awesome meal. The brisket, I've never had brisket before, so
I had brisket, but you know what? It was very tender. So I can say well done, chef.
that mushroom sauce was to die for.
That was delicious. Are you full? Is your stomach,
I'm
stomach
quite
happy?
good. I'm quite good. Is your stomach happy?
Oh yes.
Should we go?
Let's go.
It's time to
Let's
explore.
Good morning guys. It's been a rather tiring night, but an awesome experience at the dinner time stories at the Beverly Hills Hotel. As you can see, rather wet morning for Durban on Saturday. Shortly we're going to be getting ready to have breakfast.
Hi guys.
Good morning.
We're off to breakfast.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Sadly our one-day vacation has come to an end.
We're all packed up. We just got back from breakfast and we're now ready to check out.
Well, breakfast was really delicious.
As expected, the buffet is no longer you choose yourself. You get served by a serving staff of Beverly Hills.
Yeah, I think all safety protocols were observed.
So basically, dining out in a buffet-style restaurant has changed, and you can't blame the hotel for that. It does get a little bit uncomfortable when everyone rushes to breakfast at one go, but they've made provisions.
Yeah.
Seeing as how it's very difficult to travel now, it was truly an honor and privilege to be able to stay at this establishment that's been on our doorstep for years, but never been an option because it's local. You would mostly pay for accommodation if you're leaving the city. What do you think?
It was a great experience. Really grateful.
So if you live in Durban and you're looking for something fun to do, I would say, and if you had the means, it's by no means the cheapest hotel around, but Dinner Time Stories is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. It's not your run-of-the-mill show. It's not your run-of-the-mill supper either. And part of the experience was spending the night, not having to worry about driving home, especially if you like to enjoy a glass of wine. There's wine pairing options and all of that. So if you live locally and you've not been able to get out of the city and all of that and travel, go for it. Book your tickets, book a one-night stay. Toro-san is having a whole lot of specials at the moment. Check it out. It's on their websites. If you're from another city, Dinner Time Stories just came from Joburg. It's on its way to Cape Town. So
if you're an international traveler and you like luxury hotels, the Beverly Hills is the place to be.
Visit Durban. It's a wonderful holiday destination. South Africa is waiting to welcome you.
With open arms.
Thank you guys so much for joining us on our one-day trip. Hopefully there will be more. Please don't forget, like, subscribe, and do all that YouTube stuff people ask you to do.
So stay safe and take care, and we'll see you again the next time.
Bye.